Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, we're going to be working with single stick just because not everybody has double sticks, but please try to get double sticks because it is a lot of fun. Okay, so first let me start off with some really good basics, which is just the 5 angles of attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, which hopefully you're very familiar with. One more time: diagonal, diagonal, horizontal, horizontal, and stab. Now you could do the other ones that we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any other form is fine. But the main thing that I want to do is progress this form. So we're going to do the exact same form, but now we're going to lean every time you strike. So you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So every time I hit, I'm leaning in forwards. Okay, so the next progression is to actually take a step forward. All right, so same thing: 1, and then I take my step back. 2, take my step back. 3, step back. 4, step back. And 5. So notice on my strike, I'm actually taking 1 step forward. The stick side is to the front, and that's the same foot that's going to step forward. I'm pushing off the back leg, and when I strike, I just took a step forward, and now I'm on my toes on the back leg. And I'm sorry I can't show it to you guys just because of limited space. And then I just come back, and then number 2, boom, and then I come back. So take that step forward. The back leg doesn't move, it stays where it is. All right, so if you have a little bit more room, we're going to do the exact same thing, but instead of just taking 1 step, we're actually going to hop. So on the strike, let's do the exact same form. You're going to go 1, and then come back, 2, come back, 3, come back, 4, come back, and 5. See, so I'm actually stepping forward. What that is basically my front leg is just, I'm making a small jump. It's a hop. So I'm just jumping like this as I strike. Okay, so now you probably noticed that we first started with leaning, and then we took a step, and then we took a small hop, right? But there's also, like, when you lean and then we go to the next move, we come back. So on the coming back part, instead of just retreating, let's actually come back defensively and then do your move. You see, I leaned in for this strike, and then I come back defensively. I lean in, come back defensively. It doesn't have to be this. I mean, there's so many different other defenses, but for now this is fine. Okay, it depends on what they're going to do, what you think they're going to attack next. If you think it's up here, then you'll be coming back this way. If you think it's over here, coming back this way. But for now, this is fine. So as you come back, add this in there. So for every one of those, so we'll start with the leaning. So I lean, come back, lean, come back, lean, come back, lean, come back, stab, and come back. See what I'm saying? So you could do that with the single step forward and also with the hopping as well. All right, so the next common thing that I talk about is the square that's in front of you. So we strike right here down or up, it doesn't matter, but it's on the right side. Notice down or up, but it's over here. We can go across, right? We could go across high, or we could go low, and we could go back and forth. It's a horizontal line up here or horizontal line down here. But once we make it to this side, the left side, we could strike up or we could strike down. So there's a left side, a right side, and then there's horizontal, which is up here or down here or even in the middle. Why not? Okay, so right here, right in the middle. And then once again, there's a down this way. Okay, come this way, I can come up. So I'm creating this square essentially. And then of course there's diagonals where you could link, from one side to the other. But that's the next thing that I want to talk about, is just to go over that square palette and have fun with it. Just go 1, 2, side to side. You could go diagonal, connect it over here. You're just having fun, but you already know all the lines here. The middle line, upper line. We can come down here, so you can go 1, 2, horizontal in the middle, horizontal low. You can come up over here, diagonal, and come up over here. So that was the right side. So just play around with it and have fun. All right, the next one that I want to talk about is actually when the stick side goes to the back like this, okay? So let me show, before we're standing like this, so now the stick side is to the back. Why would this happen? If I'm worried that the bad guy wants to take the stick away from me, I could do this. I could bring it over here, make it a little harder for them to try to get it, and if they do, I could push them off, or I could hit them with this hand. Okay, so I'm trying to protect the stick. Another reason why I would actually do this is because when we fight closer in a closer range situation where they're going to be right here, okay, sometimes that happens. Maybe they're trying to hit me too, so we end up close. When we're close like that, I don't want to be face to face and just let them hit me straight on. There's a lot of vulnerable areas here, solar plexus, throat, groin, that I don't want them to hit. So I'm going to protect that with my small shield right here. So their body should be right here, okay? So if we're very close, this arm is here. At the very least, my shoulder will be on them, and then I could be doing an underhook right here, wrestling-wise. But either way, I'm not going to be face-to-face, chest-to-chest with them. I'm going to be off here using my shield here. Boom. Okay, so from here, we got to learn how to strike. Alright, so when we're standing like this with the stick to the back over here, the shoulder side to the front, because I have my small shield right here, we're going to start off with diagonal and diagonal. This may not seem a whole lot different from the normal way when we have the weapon side to the front and going diagonal, diagonal, but the body mechanics is not the same. When I put in power, I can turn no problem this way. When I'm standing with the stick side to the back, I'm limited to how much I can turn this way. So you want to get used to that. So you want to still be able to go 1, 2, no problem. So diagonal, diagonal, and then of course we come upwards, 1, 2. So X downwards, X upwards, okay? And we want to go horizontal as well, horizontal, horizontal. So 1, 2, and then we have coming downwards, right here on this side, come down this way, and come up this way. So strike down and strike up. It stays on this plane right here. This is right here. Always keep this in mind. Go 1 and 2. Okay. Of course, we have a stab right here. The last strike is to come this way right here. So it's a fan motion where I bring the stick this way and I come around from my back side this way and strike. I don't go the other direction because if I do, because the way my body is situated, I would really be hitting somewhere over here. But right now we're imagining that the opponent is here because shield to shield right here, I'm boom, they're close, they're right here. So I can hit them from over here. I could come down like we've done to try to go this way. This way, if I have space, I can go all the way. But if not, I just hit them this way. I can come down, do one of these, I can stab. So all the angles of attack that we just covered right now, it's just a different situation here. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching and take care, folks.